So we learnt about price and volume. Let's go to the third one, and the third element is called as momentum. Momentum. What is this momentum? Let me kind of explain this. It's a very interesting element in trading. And if you are very new, pay attention. It's kind of it's intriguing. Very good. So momentum is like this. Say you are driving your vehicle, be a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler. You're driving your vehicle. Now, when you start driving from 0 speed to 60 kilometer speed, you take certain time, right? You have to put it to first gear if it's a geared vehicle, or you have to give a lot of accelerator, and it takes more fuel, and it takes from 0 to 60 kilometers. Maybe your car or two-wheeler will take, maybe on a highway which is free, maybe it takes 10 seconds or maybe 15 seconds to reach there that up to 60 kilometer speed. Now once it reaches 60 kilometer speed, what do you do with the gear? If it is a geared vehicle, you kind of put it to the top gear, 4th gear or 5th gear as the case may be. And once you put it to the top gear, what happens? It becomes much more smoother, and once it becomes smoother with a very less consumption of fuel, and in a lesser time, from 60 it can reach 100. The time it takes from 0 to 60 versus the time it takes from 60 to 100 or 120 is going to be much lesser. The later part of the speed from 60 to 100 is going to be like maybe fraction of what it took to reach from 0 to 60. Now why is that? Why is that? It's because from the physics point of view, we know moment it reaches a certain speed, it has already picked up the momentum. And since the momentum has been picked up, there is a pressure already built onto it, and that pressure and the push is allowing it to go faster, and from 60 to 100 it goes much more faster and easily and smoothly. Same thing happens to price as well. Price takes certain time to reach a certain level. And once it reaches a certain level, say it is trading at 100, say 100 to 160, 170. I'm just making up this number. This is not true for every script. It depends upon what is it currently trading. So as an example, if it is trading at 100, from 100 to 160, it may take 1 year to reach there. But from 160 to 200, it may do it in just about 2 months' time. Why? Because the momentum is extremely good once it touches 160. And there are indicators for you to understand about momentum, and also to understand what is the current momentum for this. So momentum is like a speedometer. What happens to the speed? It's like a speed of the price. The speed of the price at which it is going. If it is slowly moving, I will not be interested in that particular stock. If it is moving very fast, I will be interested. Why? Because my capital is better utilized. In a shorter time frame, maybe in a month's time, if I deploy say 5 lakhs on a particular script which is having a high momentum, is traveling at high speed, it can reach from 160 to 200 in a month's time. Whereas the same 5 lakhs, if I put it when that stock was 1 lakh rupees, for it to reach 160, it would have taken 1 year. So now calculate the ROI, return on investment. Is 1 year reaching from 1 lakh to, so from 100 to 160, taking 1 year, and you invest 5 lakhs for that, is that better? Or you investing 5 lakh when it is at 160 and then reaches 200 in 1 month's time? So your ROI is much better, and your funds are much better utilized and optimized. That is called as momentum. So it's very important to study the momentum of a script before you jump on. Just because it is a very good blue chip or a large cap, you don't want to invest, right? You will get in when the momentum of that particular script is extremely good. As an example, if you look at Reliance as a counter, let's kind of see Reliance and understand this example. I'll kind of explain that to you. Let me show you the charts. Okay, I've kind of turned on the trading chart, and this is Reliance. You can see here Reliance Industries. So this is the monthly time frame, just to kind of understand how momentum really plays. Look at this. Reliance from 2008 all the way till 2017, it had remained, at a certain price level. It had remained somewhere, stuck between here to here. It never kind of went. The highest it went was around, 630 and odd, and then it kind of remained here. And within that, most of the time, it actually was here. It was, less than 500. Most of the time, here or even here, right? Now here, what was happening? It had got stuck there because the speed at which the price was moving was very slow for almost 10 years. And then what happened? Once it gained the momentum and started to move up, and once it slowly crossed 700 levels, what happened after that? It went, look at this, it went all the way from 700 all the way till about 2,300 points. And all of that, look at this, from 700 to 2,300, it took just about 3 years, 2018, 19 and 20, rather 2021 maybe half of that, right? But it remained for almost like 10 years, from 2007 till 2017, it remained within 550, 600 levels, right? Of course, if you had invested at that time 500 rupees, you would have waited. So if you invested something, 5 lakh rupees in Reliance in 2012 or 2013, you had to wait that much more time for it to become 2000 levels. But now, if you got in when it crossed 700, in just about 2 years, you more than doubled your money. Right? Of course, those who invested in 2012, they also doubled, maybe even tripled. But what is the time they took? So what is the ROI they got? That is most important, and that is called momentum. So while we are in momentum, I've opened up this chart. I also would like to kind of show you how the volumes look. Look here. Below here are the volumes. Volumes are depicted by the bar lines, lines for each day. And the red line here is the average volume. So if you go to the daily time frame, you can see daily volumes. If you go to weekly time frame, you can see weekly volume. If you go to monthly, you'll see monthly volume. You see here, the volume kind of says on a particular month, if I just keep my cursor here, it will show you how many units of that particular script got bought and sold on a particular trading period, day, week, month, as the case may be. So that is momentum. Hope you kind of got something about momentum, and also got briefly about volume. So if you understood momentum, go to the comments and type in speed is thrilling. Type in speed is thrilling. I'll see you in the next video on top the next element of trading. Bye.